Guess what? When's going to be our date? Huh? You're the prettiest woman I want to marry, I swear to God. Now guess what? I promise you, I stopped all the bullshit. I stopped everything. No more bullshit. No more bullshit. No more homelessness, everything. You see my stuff over there? I'm moving to the Bronx. That's all the clothes that's got to be washed and all this stuff. Now just look at me. Is it okay if I love you? No. Come on now. Guess what? Tell Robbie I'll be back tomorrow. I'll bring money. I love the stuff he's doing. And guess what? When we going to do the... I got to get my manicure and pedicure. Call me. Bye. This is Dr. Phil Joyce. How you doing? You know what? Me and her going to get married. She's late for work. I've been waiting out here for 15 minutes. Here's my stuff. I'm bringing it to Cromwell. And this is Jamaica, people. This is Jamaica out here. And I'm coming over right now. I should be there about 8 o'clock. You think you're going to watch the show? Bye-bye. Good morning. This is Dr. Phil Joyce. And today is October 18, 2012. And I've had a claw in me for the past 48 hours. And I'm getting it out because I have the letter. We, the veterans residing in transitional housing at, I can't tell y'all too much about that, who are the undersigned, are accusing Charmaine McPherson of abuse and conduct unbecoming her position as a homeless coordinator. We demand a comprehensive investigation by the Bronx Veterans Administration and her immediate suspension from any further contact with us vets at the Cromwell houses at Volunteers of America. My name is there first. I'm the point man. I'm the point man. That's been the point man. I also carried the freaking smoke at some point. I was in the back when I was carrying the smoke. Well, tell you what. We got 6 folks already that have signed this document for the Veterans Administration to go ahead and rein her ass in. Abusing me, trying to make me jump through freaking hoops, and you have a freaking reputation of being a freaking abomination, is in violation of my civil rights. Because you can't be collecting dollars from the federal government and be abusing me. You can't abuse me. You understand that? So I hope you're happy, because that's what I want. You got that? Now let's talk to Ann. You have your nice day. Bye-bye. Hello. Today is November 30th, 2012. And we have me back in the papers in the Wall Street Journal this time. Biggest paper I've ever been in. Now, I have a narrator that's going to read a story to you, at least part of the story. Let me show you the newspaper article. The newspaper article is this story right here. Paid for hotel room sitting vacant. Hotel housing for victims of Sandy leaves many in limbo. That's my picture right there, because I was standing right here. And not very far away is always my Queens Public Library bag, because that's the greatest library in the entire North American continent in the United States. It's run by a guy called Nick Buren. But let's take a look. Let's talk about the part that pertains to me.
Many of those living in hotels and other temporary housing are on their 3rd or 4th stop since the storm. They've been bounced from place to place as the city has tried to reopen educational facilities that initially served as shelters. A building normally used as transitional housing on Atlantic Avenue in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, is the 3rd stop in an ongoing storm evacuation for Philip Dryce, 55 years old, who was homeless before Sandy. Mr. Dryce said he was asked to leave the Bronx hospital days before Sandy struck and has planned to return to his camp on a beach in Far Rockaway, Queens, when a homeless service group called his cell phone. They said, "If you sleep under the boardwalk, you're going to die. So I knew I had to go," he said. Mr. Dryce was initially directed to a temporary shelter at York College in Queens. After several days, he and more than a dozen other single men were moved to 2 rooms in a Bronx home for recovering addicts. His current accommodation is a converted warehouse building, is bare but clean, 2 single beds, a bathroom, and a small kitchen. He says city workers or Red Cross volunteers at previous shelters provided some clothing, 3 meals a day, and a folding bed he called his Mayor Bloomberg trophy.
Right over there. This is it. 2 beds.
I'm not leaving until the police take me out, he said. If it weren't for Sandy, I wouldn't even have this. Do I have to read my part?
So do you understand what I've been going through now? Hi, Elma. You're the social worker on the psycho ward. You guys locked me up in order to contain the fact that Charmaine McPherson had been getting used to punk out America's heroes. You got a 300-pound, jet-black, nappy-headed female who goes to off-site, off the VA to punk out these wild homeless guys. You see any wild homeless guy here? Well, I think you guys are in a whole lot of trouble. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Have a happy new year. Bye-bye.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi, Dwayne. This is Phil Dryce. And, I just wanted to speak to you because I wanted to confirm that about that letter from Ann. I have a copy. I have a copy of the letter from Ann that sent me to the VA, sent me to the hospital on some kind of psychiatric emergency. Number 2, in our last conversation, you told me that someone from the VA called you and told you that I no longer wanted to be at Safe Haven at Cromwell and 170th Street. I don't know how any confidential information on a psych ward gets to a vendor. That's number 2. Number 3 is that I've suffered losses here. I was made homeless. I had to end up on the beach. I almost died out there if I'd have stayed there. And I lost the dental benefits and all that stuff. So what I'm looking to do is to figure out how you and your organization plan to fix that problem that I've got, which I'm owed. My entitlements, my name's been defamed. People have been writing up stuff about me. They got me under some kind of diagnosis, prescribed me some, well, you need a little bit of J.PETERS. So all this kind of nonsense. So I'd like to figure out what your organization plans to do on remunerating me financially in some kind of way to fix your problem. This is your problem. You're the head man, and I'm coming to you. So please give me a call back. My number is 347-685-2860. Okay? Because you know what I do, brother. I take people to court and I just bust their ass. Are we there yet? We're not there yet, right? Okay, so please give me a call and let me know how you want to fix it. I need my dental work done. I need my HUD badge voucher on the fast track. I need that place on uptown Manhattan that Ann and I talked about. Everything that I was supposed to get, I'm supposed to get it. Because you know good and darn well Charmaine McPherson has been used. You know, you guys, it's good for you guys to go ahead and have somebody from the VA come and tame these vets for you, these homeless vets, that a bunch of wild men. The VA loves Charmaine McPherson putting a Willie Lynch chip in Negroes and scaring the hell out of them and holding their benefits, their entitlements, as some kind of charity in order to tame them Negro. That's racist, my friend. You some kind of Hispanic. I'm a Haitian. Look, man, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good But I'm willing to work with you, okay? So, whatever we can work out, hopefully it'll be sufficient, because I'm not living in homelessness no more. I got to finish this book, and I want you to fix this, because I will sell your ass down the river. I will sell your ass down the river like I did Mayor Bloomberg, the congressman, and everybody else. So please, give me a call. Let's fix this. Okay, my friend? This is my olive branch I'm extending out to you, not to take you to court and just bust your ass along with the Veterans Administration Hospital. I swear on my mother's grave, I will take you all to court and just bust your asses. Okay? I spoke to Dr. Julia yesterday, and everybody seemed to be scared. I've already filed a complaint with the Veterans Administration Inspector General, and I will prepare something for the White House. And I will fuck everybody over. I will fuck everybody over for what y'all done to me. And y'all deserve it. But I'm going to give you a chance to go ahead and fix it. Okay, Dwayne? I thank you, my friend. Hi everybody, this is Philip Dries. Today is Black Friday, the 23rd of November 2012, and I'm going to call Dwayne Evans of Volunteers of America Safe Haven, and I'm going to try to get him to repeat what he said to me, which was that the Veterans Administration Hospital called him and told him that I didn't want to be there no more, how I ended up homeless as a homeless vet. Okay? And they can't do that. They can't make you homeless as a point of retaliation because I complain about Charmaine McPherson. Okay? Let's call Dwayne. This is legal.
You reached Dwayne Evans. Please leave a message. At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
Hi Dwayne, this is Philip Dries, and I thank you for taking the time out to speak to me the other day. But you told me that the VA called you up and told you or contacted you guys and said that I didn't want to be there no more. So, as I mentioned, that the letter you sent to me saying that I resided from one date to that date wasn't sufficient. I need a piece of paper from you guys telling me why I was evicted. I was there for 1 month, and you can't put me out like that according to New York City law. Plus, the VA policy says you can't have veteran and homeless at the same time, and it looks like whatever happened, the Bronx, I get out the Bronx VA discharge, I'm not taking no medication, I ain't violent, my cognitive functions are intact, and then you had my bags already packed and put me out the door. So, if you didn't evict me, why was I evicted? What was the cause for me to be canceled from the program? That's really what I need, Dwayne, and I thank you very much. Bye-bye. Comfort zone. Hey, hey! How you doing? Dr. Dries is feeling real good right about now. What do you think, huh? I just went and sold me 6. I mean actually just 6. Big shot. Big shot. 6 of them. That's Vanessa Whitney. Comfort zone. Now, come on now. Did you really think it would benefit you, Mayor Bloomberg, when you told Marshal Edward Goddard to give me your regards when he put me out June 27, 2010? Bang! That's what I'm talking about. Congressman Meeks' office, when you called in the death threat, Did you think about what you was doing? Bang! You messed up. I got you. I got you good. Shirley Huntley, orchestrating that death threat and not taking care of your son is not good for you, State Senator. Malcolm Smith, you can give Haitians all them little houses you want. And hiring a couple of them, they're Creole Haitians. Those my people. Thank you very much. But it ain't gonna help you. Ken messed up. I couldn't understand racism, and I don't know redlining. Bang, that's stupid. Assemblywoman Vivian Cook, how you feeling, baby? How you feeling? Need a wig? Because with that chemo, man, it takes all the hair off, from what I understand. Like, missed my dental appointment today. Gotta go get my stuff whitened up a little bit, get a nice cleaning, whitening. I got a couple of hours. Mommy's got me looking good, huh? Wow. I'm getting equality and liberty in America through Russians. You guys are so damn dumb. Don't y'all feel stupid? Excluding immigrants. Woo! What you mean? What? But guess what? You see right here? Let me show you something. You see right here? You see Liberty Plaza? See that right there? That's because they took it from the Indians, genocided their entire freaking race. There's just a couple of them left. And guess what? Some of your elected officials will hire them and they will mess up stuff for you. That's what it is. That's how that works. What do you want me to tell you? Woo! Look at that, huh? Look at that, huh? Tried to tell you guys, man. I wasn't joking and I wasn't kidding. What I'm doing to y'all right now, y'all can thank, bingo, the United States Army Special Forces. 1st Battalion, 75th Infantry. You go high tech, I go low tech. You go low tech, I go high tech. I don't have to touch you. My job was to do reconnaissance on you guys, and bring the evidence to the newspapers, and I just did that. I sold you down the river. Every single one of your black colored politicians in the 6th Congressional District, you guys are done. You guys are done, man. Everything. I harvested all your secrets. Ida Smith, what is the relationship between the Haitian American Veterans Association and your girlfriend? That's not a conflict of interest? Yes, it is. For her to have gotten burnt for $4,000 worth of tickets, you're going to tell me that it's Dr. Such and Such a gigolo, and I'm not going to help them get those portable housing for the people of Haiti. Bang! You can't get your land back no matter what you do. Your race will never, ever, ever be reconstituted on this North America ever again. That is good enough punishment. By somebody either telling it to you or you watching me tell it to you. What you guys did to me shouldn't be allowed. Y'all shouldn't be allowed to do that, man. That's why I'm on your case. I'm a journalist, and I kind of like my job, and I got newspapers that I take my work now because I've proven my credibility, and it took me harvesting your credibility, Ida Smith. The Hangsman's News. The elder abuse, the old lady in the nursing home. What about Margaret? Remember, you helped cover up that the New York City Human Resources was going to the post office, get the mailboxes, and diverting people's checks. You stupid. You dumb. That's bad, bad, bad. And that election fraud, you and Rashida getting information from Rance Huff out of Comey's office while you working and getting my information and passing it on to people, contacting the Thompson campaign, Ida. The phone log busts you. He can't help you. Good morning. Today is Thursday, Good Thursday, April 21st, 2011. I received a call from the NYPD police Detective Garcia, who wants to talk to me, which prompted this presentation, and will be in multiple parts. I don't know how many yet. We're just going to have to go with the numbers on that ticker over there. That's the time. I'd like to first of all start off with, I'm this guy. In New York Newsday, that I went to a meeting Tom Prater invited me to. Newsday was there. He saw Dr. Tube, the Crusader, fell in love with the product. Front page. I'm also that guy that worked for Mayor Bloomberg, volunteered for his third term, even though I testified against him at the third term hearings in order to get his attention and to stop my eviction. I'm also the guy that presented the evidence to the Attorney General. Oh, I'm sorry. He's governor now. I'm also the guy who should be very angry because this is just one part of the 4 parts of documents I litigated that won me 2 landmark judgments and awards from Justice James J. Golia, New York State Supreme Court, Long Island City. Ida Smith, 3 of these are missing, plus those 2 books to Mr. Juan Cuba at the White House. That's when this whole thing about get the police to get Philip Dry started with Sophia King. Remember? You stopped that. You should have stopped yourself this time when you figured out I would expose you too, school teacher. Thanks for this one, Ida. It's intact. 2 landmark awards and judgments and orders, and I litigated all the way at the appellate division of New York State Supreme Court, and this is a meritorious cause of action to implead Mayor Bloomberg, the police department, the Queens District Attorney's Office, and Human Resources. And following documents will show you that. And these are the documents. That's the mayor. You see that stamp right there? That's the mayor. That's the police department, NYPD. Human Resource Administration for playing me for crazy like Ida Smith did. And New York City Housing Authority, in which I had to go back and do it to New York City Housing Authority at New York City Housing Authority because the comptroller won't accept claims against them because that is federal dollars. And you people need to understand what the law is, how it works, and what the process is. But I did hear from Tom Prater, acquiesced, twice, when I got the SIR reply. When I got the transcript of the trial in Supreme Court where I beat Byron Medigakis so bad before he left the courtroom, he said, I'm going to appeal. And then I taunted them and played with them right when they got out the courthouse, right around the fountain in Long Island City. I can. Those are trophies for as my rewards. When I do this, people, I ain't got no wife. I ain't got no kids. Ain't too many people give a damn about me. I'm an ugly guy who can accept my life, my fate as it is. I am kind. I am benevolent. I am generous. And y'all turned that against me. And those are you black staffers in the offices of black elected officials. And you guys are so rotten, you make it a freaking embarrassment to be black in America. Because you were supposed to stop this when you saw it. This is a SIR reply that you have a Judge Maria Rezos in Queens County Civil Court plagiarizing perjuries in the SIR reply index number 16218-2005. Right here. Just an absolute embarrassment. This right here is the transcript of the trial. Right here. In February 2009, the General Counsel of Policy was there and he committed perjury in his transcript. That's why we have to go to federal court. This is the case that got washed out. And there you go, right there, you got to see Mayor Bloomberg's name. Bingo. All covered up and contained. This is big news. This is big news. And I depended on this guy to fix it because I put it in his hands at the St. Albans VA auditorium close to 4 or 5 years ago. That's how I ended up getting the handler, Ida Smith. These are the letters that this woman's got me writing to this guy, kissing his behind, and it was an exercise in futility. What she conducted, she was part of an orchestration to obstruct justice on the allegations. Oh, winds of change. I did a political accountability documentary that aired on TV campaigning for this guy. This is a letter asking him for a meeting. At the end of the day, we know that my attorney sent this to the Elder Abuse Unit about this lady right here that got embezzled out of $20,858 and what it was earmarked to allow her to destroy herself in order to contain it. And when you steal that much money from somebody, $20,858, and you leave them in their apartment with the gas stove on, that's a Nazi copycat crime. I've been doing my activism, and I do it very nicely, thank you, with my 2 documentaries that aired on TV, scared every politician in town because they never seen one man do so much all by himself. That's because I'm not touching your little heifers. I'll put this all over town. Call your congressman and ask him, how did he cover this up? You're a black guy, you're a congressman, and you got a Native American female acting as a congressman with the kind of power with him that she rules with impunity, playing everybody's mama. Well, guess what? Fooled you, didn't I? I don't need no mama. You're embarrassed, you're humiliated. That's why you called the police and filed a false police report. I ain't no threat to you, Ida Smith. I wouldn't harm anything on you. But I have to destroy the myth of you being so honest. You have no integrity. You have no integrity. You're a liar. You're a sneak. You're like a cobra. You're that slithery. And Jason Hilliard said it. You're mad because I attacked you by the preponderance of the evidence that I blasted over the internet. And your credibility destroyed leaves the congressman with no more shield, no more sword. He's now no longer invincible. That's what I want. By proving to everybody he covered this up. And they gave the white boy who did it a promotion. Ida Smith hooked that up, I swear on my mother's grave, because she spoke to the VA police that covered it up. She, with the union, she was the head boss because it was the congressman's office and his power. The myth of his power, because he's a powerless bastard that couldn't get me to stay in the ghetto so I can help these people. That's what I did with my life. You destroyed this. You killed him. You killed him. You killed him. And the evidence also says that the guy you endorsed and campaigned for, you knew. And I think now that I'm realizing it, it looks like me reporting on my activities for him to your Ida Smith and your office was illegal, Congressman Meeks. Can we talk about what else you covered up, which is the retaliation, the guy who saved that old lady and protected her and brought to how she was embezzled and everything that was done wrong to her? Did you see her in the nursing home, Congressman? But we've got the Veterans Administration washing their hands of any liability, any culpability, anything, because they handed me a deck of cards. We had them for Saddam Hussein and everybody in Iraq, remember? Well, the VA knows all about it, and they gave me a deck of cards. And it's got the name of every politician in town. State Senator Malcolm Smith, State Senator Shirley Huntley, Congressman Gregory W. Meeks, Assemblywoman Vivian Cook, Councilman Leroy Comrie, with your Rams Huff, who hates me, hates Haitians, because he was the first one to get the evidence, and he went to NYCHA, it is alleged, and that's how your case, NYCHA ended up coming after me, because I went to you first before I went to the Inspector General of NYCHA, and they was already waiting for me. Ambushed. I want time to prepare my book. That's why I'm leaving. I wrote a letter to the White House, and this is when all the trouble began. When I got this from the Justice Department, which is a White House referral number, where is it? WH, White House, 07142010-7. That's my White House referral number. All I ask those politicians, which I just named, look, y'all been getting this information on the internet, dropping it off to your house, I'm in your functions, you got me using me to go get this guy, Ida Smith. You're the one that told me for me to go get Malcolm Smith. And you can't pass a lie detector when you told me that he's the one that snitched on the congressman and all that stuff, and the Attorney General washed his hands of it because there were boys in the Clinton administration, there was a conflict of interest, and he sent it to the feds. And now the new Attorney General has sent me something from the Integrity Bureau. So at the end of the day, to round it off in this 15 minutes on YouTube, is that you are busted, because I'm taking your butts to court, and here your names right there. They've been sitting there for 6 months. I don't have anything else to say. What am I going to tell you? Other than I'm filing a notice of claim in order for me to get $75,000 because I blasted all over the internet that I'm the one who put up the Thompson pictures. So give me a break and quit, you guys. Quit your lying. Have a nice day. Bye. We are leaving Morris Heights. Damn, there's some fine women out here, I swear. Dang! If you're looking for the mist thickness of New York City, you'll find them in the Bronx. You can start looking right here. Go to church and pray, ask for forgiveness, and look for the thickness. I mean the thickness. I mean super thickness, nice and chunky. Bang. Lord have mercy. Ooh. It is absolutely dangerous out here. I mean, it's almost like it's a pool of thickness. I had enough. I blasted a few of them shows. Well, where you can see that there's a sea of thickness. And in the summertime, I'm coming back out here. But my thing is, there are people in the United States that just collect free money. And they got these buildings, and they always gonna get paid for generations and generations to come. Right here in the Bronx. Big money, big money, big money. Big money, 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 money in them buildings. Big money. Big money. Big money. Good morning. It's December 15th, 2012, and I'm a happy guy at 8:18 in the morning. Because for the first time, this is the first time in more than 3 years, I made breakfast. That's right, that's over easy. We got some hummus. We got the crackers. We got the ground steak with cheese and pepper. We got a salad with a little cheese. And we got some potatoes. Hey? How you doing, everybody at the Bronx VA? How you doing? Hey, Cromwell. Safe Haven. I couldn't have gotten this much if it wasn't for Sandy. I wish her sisters would come and visit more often. I'll join the Mormon religion to get like, what they call that again? Polygamy. So I can have sisters of Sandy come at least every quarter. The more you gotta take care of people, the more you gotta take care of me. Yeah. And I'm one in the crowd. So I'd like to thank every much at the Bronx VA and at Volunteers of America's Cromwell Safe Haven Homeless Veterans Transitional Housing for having created the Bronx VA Hospital debacle of retaliation, containment apparatus. We got felonies, and my job is to prosecute that. And I told you, I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell your story of having been so crooked with the proof, and the bodies of evidence are right over there on that page, on that table. And there's more. There's more. Hey, how you doing, Elma? Baby, you the one, I think, Elma, who called Cromwell. Go get that piece of paper, that petition. I got the video. In any event, bingo, we got the hummus. You know, come on now. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I know you're probably going to think I'm Jewish or something, but, you know, my family loves this stuff. That's how I know about that stuff. Woo! Yes! Yeah, baby. Come on now. Mouth is sore, can't talk no more. Bye-bye! Yeah, this is a supplemental log for December 14, 2012. I've just figured it out. This is going back to the whole Bronx VA thing. I never got married because I never found any woman that had equal brains to the ass I saw and that I was getting. That's it. That's the whole freaking thing. Can you get somebody, yeah, that's got equal amount of brains to go with the ass they're giving up for you to have something complete? Ain't got shit complete. Sorry. Nice, but for how long? Come on now.